here we go. Loyola will work right to left here in the second half. Sheehan controls topside. 2-1-2 zone by the Jaspers. Krusen from three. Swish! The red-hot shooting of Nicole Krusen continues, and the three-point assassin now has 12 points to lead all scorers. 27-15 Greyhounds. Loyola in a very aggressive man-to-man defense. There's a three-point bucket. Roeder tickles the twine, so one good three-pointer deserves another. So it was Krusen for the Greyhounds to notch a three ball for Loyola coming out of the locker room. And then Monica Roeder returns the favor for Manhattan. So it's 27-18, just underway here in the second half. Brady Seabolt with you, Friday night basketball from the Reeds Arena. Here's Krusen now pounding the left-handed dribble. Near side Sheehan. Sheehan outside the circle, directing traffic. Now they'll go cross court to Alyssa Sutherland. Nye Brown in the far side corner of the Reeds Arena. 10 on the shot clock for the Hounds. Back to Brown. Brown looks to work the baseline. She'll step back and get it over to Alyssa Sutherland. Krusen's going to have to let it go from three. Splash down! Nicole Krusen red hot. 30-18 Loyola. It's the Nicole Krusen show here on a Friday night from the Reeds Arena. Krusen absolutely sizzling now with 15 points. Talk about feeling it. Here are the Jaspers now. Roeder cross-court pass into the far side corner to Erickson. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Skreck outside the circle. She'll try to get it to Lawrence. Lawrence, turnaround jumper, short off the front of the iron. Paget skying high for the rebound. She'll get it ahead to Katie Sheehan. Greyhounds on the move. Nye Brown from three. Splash! The three-point shooting exhibition continues, and the Manhattan College Jaspers are going to put a halt to the action and burn a timeout before we even get to the first media timeout of the second half. So the Greyhounds have come out of the locker room simply on fire. 33-18 Loyola, starting to outdistance themselves from Manhattan. Woo! Let's catch our breath. A three-point shooting clinic here tonight in Baltimore. Nicole Krusen with 15. So she's doing the heavy lifting for Loyola. Chipping in with 6, you've got Nye Brown. Katie Sheehan with 3. Nneka Afedile has 4 points. Logan and Marshall with 2 each. Sutherland with 1. For the visitors, they don't know what hit them here in the first minute and a half here of the second half. Leading the way for Manhattan, Monica Roeder. She has 8 points on the evening. Chipping in with 6, Lawrence. And a couple of players with 2 each, including Skreck and Erickson. Loyola with 30 rebounds, only 15 for Manhattan, so a 2-to-1 edge there. Dominant work on the glass, and of those 30 rebounds, 12 are on the offensive end. That's big time. Creates a lot of second and sometimes third chances, and more opportunities are going to equal more buckets for Loyola. So here we go now, coming out of the timeout. It'll be Manhattan basketball as the Jaspers will work left to right. Here comes Allison Skreck, works across midcourt. She'll get it into the hands of Shayna Erickson. Greyhounds stay in the man-to-man look. Ball hawking defense by the ladies in pink on Breast Cancer Awareness Evening. There's a three-point attempt. That shot is short. Monica Roeder let that go from just beyond the arc, and it'll be Loyola basketball. And a quick substitution for Coach John Olenowski. Monica Roeder will come off. Ashley Steck will come on. Here come Nicole Krusen and the red-hot Greyhounds now working right to left. Jaspers will stay in a 2-1-2 zone. Here's Paget just inside the three-point arc. Far side Katie Sheehan. And now Sutherland topside with just 12 on the shot clock, and we've got a whistle. That foul is going to be called off the ball on Tiffany Paget. It'll be Paget's second of the evening. First team foul of the second half for Loyola. So it's Manhattan basketball. Here's Blair outside the circle. Top side Erickson. Loyola defense making the Jaspers work real hard here. And another whistle. And it'll be an offensive foul off the ball. That's going to be whistled on Maggie Blair. So back-to-back offensive fouls from each team. And now it'll be Loyola basketball with 17 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. Greyhounds up 33-18. Sheehan, far side corner, dumps it into the low post. Deny Brown. Brown working the baseline, stepped on it, and she'll go out of bounds. It's another turnover for Loyola, their 10th of the evening. So things have slowed down just a bit from the sizzling start of the second half. Jaspers ball now. Greyhounds will stay in the man-to-man as they have so far the entire second half. Here's Skreck, near side in front of Coach Olenowski. 10 on the shot clock for Manhattan. Blair being ball hogged by Katie Sheehan. Sheehan takes it away, another steal for Katie. Greyhounds in transition. Sutherland running the floor. Her layup is good, high off the glass. 35-18. Greyhounds continue to pull away. Manhattan frazzled as Coach Olenowski will go to his bench here on the next whistle. And there's a battle here on the near side, and we've got a whistle off the ball. A little frustration there by Tony Ann Lawrence. I believe she's going to pick up her third. Correction. My bad. That was on Nye Brown. That foul could have gone either way. It would have been Lawrence's third. Instead, it's Nye Brown's second. Possession for Manhattan. Fresh shot clock now for the Jaspers. Ball knocked away, another steal by Loyola. Nicole Krusen comes up with this one. She'll push ahead to Katie Sheehan. Sheehan gets into the paint, dishes out. Now it comes back topside to Krusen. Krusen, bad pass, ball knocked away. Nye Brown giving up her body. She'll get on the hardwood. And the ball will stay in the hands of the Loyola Greyhounds. So Shayna Erickson picks up her third personal foul for Manhattan. And it's a media timeout with 15:57 left. It's a 35-18 Greyhound lead. So it's really the Nicole Krusen show so far here this evening. Krusen is a 33% three-point shooter, but it's really her thing, and when she gets hot, there is no stopping her. No better example of that than what we're seeing unfold right here tonight. Nicole, 5 of 6, 15 points on the evening to lead the way for Loyola. As a team, the visitors, 7 of 28 from the floor for 25%, just 1 of 11 from three-point range, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Greyhounds shooting the basketball fairly well from the field, 12 of 35, 34%. But it's the three-point shooting led by Krusen that's really paying dividends. Loyola 7 of 11 for just under 64% from three-point land, and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Neither team has gotten to the line that much here this evening up to this point. Points in the paint, Manhattan with 8, Loyola with 6. Points off turnovers, the Jaspers 5, Greyhounds 3. Second chance points, all Loyola, 8-zip in that category based on the all-out assault on the offensive glass. Fast break points even at 2. And Loyola's bench has been really paying some good dividends as well for Loyola tonight. They've got 10 bench points, 0 for Manhattan in that category. Loyola basketball. Greyhounds working right to left. Here's Nicole Krusen pounding the left-handed dribble. 2-1-2 zone by the Jaspers. Here's Padgett, high post, kicks it out to Sheehan. Sheehan looks to penetrate. Here's Krusen, has the ball knocked away. Nicole does a good job of getting back to it. 10 on the shot clock. Katie Sheehan, top side for Loyola. Sheehan pounding the left-handed dribble, looks to penetrate. Her shovel pass to Sutherland. Sutherland in a world of trouble, fights hard, can't make the layup, hasn't made one all night. Nye Brown drives, her shot no good. Sheehan working hard, her putback no good. Another offensive rebound for the Loyola Greyhounds. They continue to dominate the offensive glass. Backdoor cut, Katie Sheehan Her chippy no good. We've got a whistle. Sheehan hits the deck hard. It's an all-out flurry on the offensive backboards by Loyola this evening. Let's see what we've got here for the numbers. Total rebounds, I've got 34 right now for Loyola, 19 defensively, and an ever-impressive 15 offensive rebounds. So Katie Sheehan will toe the free throw line. Sheehan just a 66% foul shooter. Her first, no good. Here comes Steph Smith off Coach Logan's bench. And Tiffany Paget will come off the floor for a well-deserved breather. So Sheehan has one more free throw due. And she rattles the second one down. It's a 36-18 Loyola lead as we sneak down towards the 15-minute mark. Here's Allison Skreck, the 5'7" junior guard, controlling the offense for the Jaspers. Little behind the back dribble there, maintains it, now picks it up. Greyhounds working hard on the defensive end. 10 on the shot clock for Manhattan. Skreck working in front of her bench. She'll get it into Roeder. Roeder, turnaround jumper. Got it, good looking jumper there. And Roeder puts Manhattan on the board, 36-20 Loyola. Roeder leading her team in scoring with 10. Sheehan thought about it, didn't. Greyhounds continue to work the perimeter and squeeze the zone defense here of the Manhattan Jaspers. 5 on the shot clock, cross-court pass. Krusen from 3. Got it! What's new? A three-point bomb by Nicole Krusen. 39-20 Greyhounds. The three-point shooting clinic continues by Nicole Krusen now with a game-high 18 points. So Katie Sheehan will pick up her third personal. She'll come have a seat, and Coach Logan will reinsert the services of Kara Marshall, the 5'8" sophomore guard from Gaithersburg. So you've got Marshall, Sutherland, Smith, Krusen, and Brown for the Greyhounds. Skreck, Steck, Lawrence, Roeder, and Erickson for the Jaspers. Manhattan basketball, 14 minutes left in the game. Brady Seabolt with you. Loyola basketball here on a Friday night. Greyhounds up 39-20. Here's Erickson on the low block. Her layup no good. Steph Smith controls the rebound. Gets it over to Nicole Krusen. Krusen will work the middle of the floor. Nye Brown back to Krusen. Now Krusen looking for a cutting Steph Smith. Coach Logan says, hey, let's settle it down. Let's get the ball to our point guard here, Kara Marshall. Marshall pounding the right-handed dribble. Cross-court pass to Krusen. 10 on the shot clock. Smith from the baseline. Shot no good. Nye Brown, an offensive rebound. And we're going to have a whistle on Manhattan. That's going to be on number 12, Ashley Steck with the hack. Nye Brown will head to the free throw line, the 5'9" sophomore guard from Newark, Delaware. Only a 54% free throw shooter, her first. Nothing but net. So the Greyhounds have doubled up on Manhattan now, 40-20. Karita Brown checks into the ball game, the 5'11" senior center from Sterling, Virginia for the Jaspers. Brown second, got it. 41-20, all Loyola. Hounds will stay in the man-to-man defense. Skreck looks to drive. We've got a whistle. That'll be a Kara Marshall foul on the floor. Marshall second. Team foul number 4 for the Greyhounds here in the second half. Inbound situation for Manhattan. Roeder gets the ball knocked away by Alyssa Sutherland. Picked up by Karita Brown. Her shot no good, and we've got whistles. Coach Logan and the Reeds Arena crowd appreciating the all-out hustle by the ladies in pink. Making Manhattan work real hard for what little they do get with only 20 points on the board. Inbound to Lawrence. Lawrence in the paint, has it knocked away. Another steal for Loyola. 8th turnover of the night for Manhattan. Greyhounds go back on the attack. Here's Nye Brown outside the circle, just in front of Coach Joe Logan. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Greyhounds. Krusen from three. A rare miss. No good off the back of the iron. Can you believe it? Jaspers basketball. Here's Roeder. Little stutter step. Gets to her left. Now pulls back. Turnaround jumper. Rattles it down. Roeder with 12 points on the evening. It's 41-22 Greyhounds. Here comes Loyola now working the other way. Cross court to Krusen. Alyssa Sutherland from the baseline. Shot no good. One and done for Loyola. Rebound to Roeder. She gets it up ahead to Allison Skreck. Skreck on the move. Back to Roeder. Roeder looks to penetrate. She'll pull up from just inside the foul line. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Steph Smith. Smith's outlet pass nearly picked off, but knocked out of bounds by Allison Skreck. And we'll pause for another media timeout with 11 minutes, 58 seconds left here in the ball game. It's all Loyola, 41-22. Folks, believe it or not, lacrosse season on the horizon for the defending national champion men's lacrosse team. Tickets available. Number 2, Maryland comes to town. UMBC, Fairfield, and number 10, Denver. For the women, the Big East champions from a year ago. Yours truly will be on hand tomorrow for the season opener against the number 12 Virginia Cavaliers. They've got a heck of a home slate for this year, do the ladies. A lot of good teams coming into the Ridley Athletic Complex. Number 9, Penn State. Number 16, Johns Hopkins. The James Madison Dukes will travel from Harrisonburg, Louisville, Cincinnati. Number 13, Georgetown, along with Syracuse and UConn. Lacrosse tickets are available through the Loyola box office at 410-617-1420, or check us out online, LoyolaGreyhounds.com. It's going to be a chilly day out there tomorrow for the ladies, but they'll go to work trying to defend that Big East crown. 1 o'clock tomorrow against the Virginia Cavaliers. Back to basketball now, and it's a 41-22 Loyola Greyhound lead. It was a 24-15 lead at the half, and Loyola came out of the locker room, and they're on a 17-7 run to really put a whole lot of distance between themselves and the Jaspers, led by Nicole Krusen's three-point shooting. Krusen leading all scorers with 18 on the evening. Here come the Greyhounds now looking for more. Kara Marshall works the right-handed dribble. Near side Krusen. Krusen from three. Splash down. Nicole Krusen again. She's got 21 points on the night. Certainly a career evening for her. I'll start to look through my notes here and see what I can tell you about Nicole, but she's got to be flirting with a personal best. 44-22 Loyola. 11 and a half minutes left in the ball game. There's a three-point attempt. Shot no good. One and done. That's Nicole Isaacs from Manhattan. Kara Marshall runs down the rebound. Here come the Hounds. Jaspers have stayed in the 2-1-2 defense most of the night, and you figure with the perimeter shooting, especially of Nicole Krusen, they might switch that up into a man-to-man. Krusen again from three. This one no good, a rare miss. Off a delay, working hard for the offensive board, cannot corral it. It goes out of bounds off of Loyola. It's almost stunning when Nicole does miss. Krusen, 7 of 10, all long-distance connections, 21 points on the evening. Less than 11 minutes left. Breast Cancer Awareness Night, Friday night basketball from Baltimore. And the ladies putting on one heck of a show here for the Reitz Arena crowd. Loyola setting up shop on the offensive end again. 20 on the shot clock. Kara Marshall working the top side. Krusen, cross-court pass looking for Steph Smith. Smith back up top to Marshall. Marshall looks to penetrate. Beautiful bounce pass to Nye Brown. Her little jumper in the lane, count it. 46-22 Hounds. Jaspers coming the other way in a world of hurt. Here's Blair outside the circle. Wheels left. Top side Brown. Now it's Skreck. Bounce pass knocked away, ball loose. Blair comes up with it. Her three-pointer got it. Good looking stroke from the far side corner by Maggie Blair. 46-25 Loyola. Here comes Kara Marshall and the rest of the gang. Ball knocked away. It's a Loyola turnover. Loose ball picked up by Nicole Isaacs. The Jaspers will get into their offensive flow now. Lawrence in the paint, gets left. Her kiss off the glass, count it. 46-27 Loyola. Jaspers with a couple good back-to-back possessions there. Here comes Kara Marshall crossing midcourt, and she'll get it over to Nye Brown. Off a delay in the far side corner, working the baseline. Nice ball reversal by Loyola. Smith got it. Good looking stroke there. Just inside the three-point arc. Nice connection there by Steph Smith. It's a 48-27 Greyhound lead. Kara Marshall gambled on the steal. And she'll pick up her third foul of the evening. Now a couple subs off of Coach Logan's bench. Diana Logan and Katie Sheehan back into the ball game, as well as Jenna Perry.
Three substitutions for the Hounds. Diana Logan, Katie Sheehan, and Janae Perry.
So it's Marshall, Logan, Sheehan, Afadile, and Perry for the Greyhounds. The Jaspers work with Blair, Lawrence, Isaacs, Morgan, and Brown. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the ball game. It's a 48-27 Loyola Greyhound lead. Bounce pass into Lawrence. Her post up. Layup, no good, high off the glass. Neka Afadile rips down the rebound. Here's Katie Sheehan. She'll get the outlet pass and set up offensive shop here for the Greyhounds. Jenna Perry, skip pass to Sheehan. Sheehan wheels left. Kara Marshall looks to split the defenders, gets in some trouble, and the ball is going to be knocked away off of Nicole Isaacs. Greyhound basketball, only 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Diana Logan gets to her left hand. Now little stutter step, right-handed shot no good. Jenna Perry with the rebound, her putback no good. Fighting for it, and she's going to get fouled down there on the low block. So again, the Greyhounds dominant on the offensive glass. So Jenna Perry working real hard down there with an offensive rebound. She picked up some contact. It's a possession situation now for Loyola with a fresh shot clock. As we sneak down beneath the 8-minute mark, Katie Sheehan working the dribble. She'll pound the rock, now picks it up. Here's Diana Logan. She'll let it go from three. Logan shot short off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. And that's going to be a loose ball foul on Jenna Perry.
Timeout. Media. Timeout.
Let's take a break for a media timeout with 7 minutes, 52 seconds left. 48 for Loyola, 27 for the Manhattan College Jaspers. You might hear some enthusiasm at the Reeds Arena. You've got the dance team out there, and you also have some fresh, hot pizzas making their way around the crowd. Who wouldn't get fired up over that? Let's take a look at some statistics here while we've got a chance. For the game, Manhattan 11 of 38 from the floor, a 29% field goal percentage, only 2 of 14 from three-point range, 14%. And the Jaspers have only been to the free throw line 6 times this evening, making 3 of those attempts. Leading scorer for Manhattan, Monica Roeder with 12 points. Chipping in with 8, Tony Ann Lawrence. The Greyhounds, 16 of 49 from the floor, just shy of 33%. But what really tells the story, 9 of 16 from beyond the arc. A red-hot 56% from three-point land, and 7 of 12 from the free throw line for 58%. So the Greyhounds had 24 points at the intermission, and so far they have 24 points here in the second half with the better part of 8 minutes left. So we'll shake loose from the media timeout and get back to live action. Manhattan basketball with the length of the floor to go. Jaspers will work it left to right. Greyhounds have just been in a shut-down type of man-to-man defense the entire ball game. Skek gets loose in the middle. Shot no good. Jenna Perry rips down the rebound. Fires the outlet pass to Katie Sheehan. Sheehan on the move. Sheehan gets into the paint coast to coast. Her layup is good. The kiss high off the glass. 50-27 Hounds. Everything starts at the defensive end, and it was beautiful transition basketball there by Katie Sheehan going coast to coast. There's a baseline jumper. Shot no good by Allison Skreck. Jenna Perry, another rebound. Perry doing good work on the boards. Getting big minutes tonight for Coach Perry. I'm sorry, for Coach Logan. Jenna Perry, that is, playing some solid basketball. Had some good minutes in the first half and now doing the same here in the second. Greyhound ball, far side of the Reeds Arena. Katie Sheehan will start things off up top. Now she'll wheel right. Cross court to Kara Marshall. Marshall to Afa Delay. Ball knocked away. Turnover by the Greyhounds. Allison Skreck scoops up the loose ball. Kara Marshall gives chase. Near side, Roeder. She'll let it go from three. Shot no good off the back of the iron. Kara Marshall with the rebound. Running the floor, Diana Logan. She finds Afa Delay. Count the bucket. Beautiful transition basketball by the Greyhounds. A rebound, 2 passes, and a layup, and a 52-27 Loyola lead. Here's Andia Morgan for the Jaspers. She gets it over to Skreck. Tony Ann Lawrence outside the circle. Now it's Brown. Brown looks to penetrate. She loses the handle. Ball goes off her knee. So I thought Diana Logan must have made some contact with the basketball. It'll be Manhattan possession. Allison Skreck to fire in from the baseline. Having trouble. Ball knocked away by Jenna Perry.
Checking in for Manhattan, Maggie Blair.
Maggie Blair re-enters the game for Manhattan and Coach John Olenowski. Just 11 on the shot clock for the Jaspers. Roeder gets open on the block. Her shot no good. Well defended by the Loyola Greyhounds. Here comes Katie Sheehan. Greyhounds again on the move. Kara Marshall's pass intercepted down on the baseline. Good anticipation by Andia Morgan, the 5'6" senior guard out of New Brunswick, New Jersey. And here comes Candace Walker for Coach Logan. Candace Walker, a 5'5" graduate student. She's out of Baltimore, Maryland. Greyhound basketball. Katie Sheehan to inbound under her own hoop. Gets it up in front to Diana Logan. Logan now uses her dribble and gets it across to Candace Walker, sporting some snazzy pink Under Armour high tops. They look sweet. Cross-court pass to Walker. Walker from three. Shot no good off the back of the iron. Rebound hauled down by Roeder. Here's Lawrence. Nice bounce pass into the interior. Blair gets to her left. Her shot no good. Lawrence with the rebound. Her putback no good. Jenna Perry with her 5th rebound of the evening. Here's Candace Walker working the near sideline. Walker, little stutter step. Now it's Katie Sheehan. Sheehan looking to do work. Cross-court pass. Logan, beautiful bounce pass on the low block to Jenna Perry. Perry muscles it up. Her shot no good. Drew a lot of contact, but did not get any whistles. Here comes Manhattan the other way, left to right. Roeder from just inside the circle. Shot good. 52-29, and Coach Logan will burn a timeout. He senses his gals need to take a breather. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left. 52-29, Loyola. It's a good song right here by the Rolling Stones, something Nicole Krusen can relate to. Start Me Up. She got started early and has maintained a hot hand. Nicole Krusen leading the way for Loyola, 21 points on 7 of 10. All of those tallies from three-point land. It's a 52-29 Loyola Greyhound lead. On the floor for Coach Logan, Diana Logan, Katie Sheehan, Candace Walker, Nneka Afadile, and Steph Smith. For the visitors, Skreck, Blair, Lawrence, Isaacs, and Roeder. Full court pressure now by the Jaspers. Little back and forth between Sheehan and Smith, and the Greyhounds break the press, and now they'll set up shop on their offensive end. With a 52-29 lead, looking for more. Diana Logan, top of the key. Just before the buzzer, Katie Sheehan can't rattle it down. Looked like it was going to drop, didn't. Candace Walker with the putback. That shot no good. Greyhounds couldn't capitalize on the second chance there. Jaspers coming the other way, down 52-29. Nice backdoor cut. Count the bucket, Allison Skreck, and a beautiful pass there from Nicole Isaacs. Good basketball there by the Manhattan College Jaspers. 52-31 Loyola as we near the 4-minute mark. Walker breaking down the D, kicks it out to Smith. Smith lets it go. Shot short off the iron. Put back by Logan, no good. Steph Smith crashes the offensive glass. Let's reset the shot clock for Loyola. Once again, the offensive rebounding prowess of Loyola shining bright tonight. 3:45 left. Here's Afadile from the arc. Now it's Smith. Rather, Candace Walker. Pardon me. Her shot no good off the front of the rim. Will come the other way. Blair controls for the Manhattan College Jaspers. 3.5 minutes left. Brady Seabolt with you. Friday night basketball from the Reeds Arena. All Loyola. Lawrence tried to get her shot up. Nneka Afadile got what she thought was a clean block, but the referee disagrees. He'll blow the whistle. Nneka with a little bit of contact. So it's a media timeout with 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the ball game. All Loyola. So it's a big night for Nicole Krusen. The most threes in a game here in Loyola history. Back on November 19th of 2009 against the Naval Academy, Meredith Tolley dropped in 6. Nicole Krusen's personal best was 5. That was last year. She did that twice against George Washington and Howard, both teams from the nation's capital. So congratulations to Nicole Krusen. She has broke her own personal best and the Loyola record here. Krusen good for 7 trays tonight on 7 of 10 shooting from beyond the arc, 21 points. So congratulations on a personal best for Nicole and a Loyola best. And who knows, we've got 3 minutes, 21 seconds left. She might have another tally in her, we'll see. Coach Logan and the rest of his assistants having a little chit-chat in front of their bench. Same thing here to my right. The 4th-year coach, John Olenowski, and his Manhattan College Jaspers. It's his 4th season at the helm of Manhattan. He's been coaching a long time, has Coach Olenowski. He's a 1978 graduate of St. Leo. Tough night for him and his team this evening. But with 3 minutes, 21 seconds left, they'll continue to give their best effort. So it'll be a foul shooting situation for Tony Ann Lawrence, a 72% free throw shooter. And she knocks down the first, 52-32 Loyola. Lawrence toes the line and gets ready for her second. No good. Tiffany Paget pulls down the rebound. Paget, her 9th rebound of the evening. And keep in mind, Paget, just a freshman center. Things look good for her moving forward and the program. A lot of young players getting big minutes this year for Coach Logan. 3 minutes left here in the ballgame. Katie Sheehan outside the circle. Little spin move, maintains her dribble. 5 on the shot clock. Far side corner, Nicole Krusen from 3. Shot no good off the iron. Another offensive rebound. Paget pulls down her 10th board. Her putback no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. So Nicole Krusen with a sheepish grin after not dropping that 3-pointer. One of her rare misses on the evening. Still a red hot 7 of 11. So Tiffany Paget toes the line with 2 free throws on the way. Her first. No good, off the back of the iron.
Returning for the Jaspers, Ashley Steck.
Hounds up by 20 with 2:49 left. Paget, 1 more free throw due. No good, missed them both. Blair controls the rebound. Jaspers now look to push. Skreck, coast to coast, shot no good. We've got whistles. I believe Nicole Krusen is going to pick up the contact.
Personal foul, Greyhounds, Nicole Krusen. Krusen's first.
So 2 shots now coming for Allison Skreck, a 66% foul shooter.
Allison Skreck, the shooter.
Skreck rattles down the first. 52-33 Greyhounds. Skreck drops the second, makes them both. It's a 52-34 count, all Loyola. As we near the 2.5-minute mark. Sheehan and Sutherland will play catch back and forth and break the press. Katie Sheehan working the rock. Bounce pass near side. Here's Diana Logan. Logan to Sutherland. Back to Logan. 10 on the shot clock. Far side, Katie Sheehan. Sheehan from the elbow. Shot short. Krusen with an offensive rebound. And she got pushed on the baseline. It'll be a foul against the Jaspers. So Tony Ann Lawrence picks up her 4th personal. And Nicole Krusen will do something much different. She'll take a shot from 15 feet away. 1-and-1 situation for Nicole Krusen. She's not used to being that close to the bucket. She did not make the first. Comes up with the loose ball, however. And I believe Coach Logan burned a timeout. So 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. It's 52-34 Loyola. And the Greyhounds will look to put this one to bed here as we come down the stretch. Greyhounds trying to grab their 5th win here in the conference. It would push their record to 5-8. And it would be their 10th win of the season. So they've been real scrappy. Coach Logan, I got a chance to talk to him before the start of the season. I saw him at one of the soccer games, and I asked him what he thought about this season, and the first thing he mentioned was, hey, we're going to be young. But this youth has been well served. You've had some young ladies get a lot of precious minutes here throughout the season, and they've really begun to gel. They've been playing real solid basketball here at the Reitz Arena. Not so good on the road, but that will come with added experience. So the Greyhounds will look to put to bed their 10th overall win and their 5th conference victory as we sneak down towards 2 minutes left. Here's Katie Sheehan now working the dribble. Greyhounds will spread the floor a little bit here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Jaspers have been in a 2-1-2 zone the entire ball game. Paget comes open on the baseline. She'll kick it back to Krusen. Krusen to Sheehan. Now Sheehan to Sutherland. Good ball movement by the Greyhounds. Diana Logan, count it. Diana Logan rattles down the 8-foot jumper, and it's a 20-point lead once again for the Greyhounds, 54-34. Greyhounds, on the other hand, have pretty much been in a man-to-man for most of the game. They've worked in a couple zone looks here and there. Turnaround jumper by Lawrence, no good, 1 and done. Sheehan with the rebound, up ahead to the streaking Diana Logan. Logan's layup, no good, but she draws contact. Diana will head to the free throw line for a pair.
Personal foul, Jaspers, Maggie Blair. Players 4th, teams 8th. Diana Logan, shooting 2.
Logan, a 78% foul shooter, her first. No good. Brittany Butler comes into the ball game for Coach Logan.
And onto the floor for the Greyhounds, Brittany Butler.
Another one of those youngsters I'm referring to. Butler, a 5'9" freshman guard from Elk Ridge, Maryland. Logan misses both. Score remains 54-34, and with 1:25 left, here come the Jaspers. Reese turns the corner, ball knocked away by Sutherland, and then eventually out of bounds off the hands of Katie Sheehan. And here comes Julie Smith, the 5'7" junior guard from Skillman, New Jersey. Here's Isaacs from 3. No good off the back of the iron. Lawrence with the offensive rebound. Let's reset the shot clock for Manhattan. Katie Reese works the top side, gets it to Skreck. Now turnaround jumper by Steck. That shot no good. Lawrence tried to chase down the rebound, couldn't do it. Ball goes back over to Loyola with $1:06 left. Timeout Manhattan with 1:06 left. They want to have a short discussion as they trail by 20. So just a brief recap. It was a 24-15 score at the half, and really Manhattan was still in the ball game, but the Greyhounds came out of the locker room and they were on fire. As a matter of fact, Manhattan had to burn a timeout before we even got to the first media timeout. It was Nicole Krusen and others simply just draining the nets from a lot of long-distance spots here on the hardwood of the Reitz Arena, and the Greyhounds quickly began to pull away, and there was really nothing Manhattan could do about it. And credit Loyola for keeping the wide margin and not letting the foot off the accelerator, if you will. Here we go now, 60 seconds left. Greyhounds working right to left. Here's Paget. She'll get it back up top to Kara Marshall. Coach Olenowski still trying to spur on his troops. 10 on the shot clock for Loyola. Kara Marshall has it. She'll work the right-handed dribble. Now she'll spin into the paint. Nice penetration. Her left-handed scoop. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Lawrence. Half a minute left. Isaacs lets it go from 3. Shot no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Manhattan, back to Loyola with 27 seconds left here in the ball game.
Onto the floor for the Jaspers, Dorita Brown.
Full court pressure by the Jaspers. Greyhounds break it. Kara Marshall here just in front of me, pounding the right-handed dribble. Cross court to Paget. Greyhounds should just hold it. Good sportsmanship as the final 15 seconds tick away. So a feel-good night here from the Reitz Arena on Breast Cancer Awareness Evening. Ladies sporting the pink and doing a good job in those snazzy pink uniforms. Congratulations to the Loyola Greyhounds. It's a 54-34 victory for Loyola. They pushed their record to 10-14 overall, and a very respectable 5-8 in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Leading the way, having a big night, a career night. Nicole Krusen, 21 points to lead all scorers on a Loyola women's basketball record. 7 made three-pointers. So congratulations to Nicole and the rest of her teammates. Once again, your final score, 54-34, is the Loyola Greyhounds over the Manhattan Jaspers. Enjoy your weekend. This is Brady Seabolt saying thanks a lot for hanging out with us on a Friday night. You've been enjoying women's basketball on LoyolaGreyhounds.com.